Okay guys, so the couch stretch mobility exercise, main focus here is going to be loosening the hip flexors and quadricep muscles. It tends to get really tight when you spend a lot of time sat down, so it's probably one of the most valuable exercises you can do, particularly within the beginning stage. So the main coaching points: you need a box that's about knee height, tends to work best. You can also do this up against a wall, but I find that's a little bit harder for the beginner, so a box always works best. You want to assume the lunge position, facing away from the box. Place your rear foot on the raised surface behind you and lower that rear knee down to the ground. You want to keep your pressure on the front leg about mid-foot, so if you need to readjust, taking your leg further forward, you can do. Lower it all the way down to the ground, and then in this position, lift your chest up nice and tall and aim to position your shoulders directly above the hips. Initially, particularly if you're very tight in that area, you might get a little bit of hyperextension in the lower back, so we also want to focus on pulling the stomach in and trying to squeeze your glute on the rear leg. You should feel the tension or the stretch in the front of the thigh on the rear leg. We're really pulling all the way up into the hip and potentially into the lower part of your abdomen, because that's where the hip flexors insert. Hold this for the allotted time and repeat on the opposite side. In terms of the main progressions, you can rotate towards the front leg, and that adds a little bit of a deeper stretch in that position. But like I said, main thing with all mobility exercises is to try and relax in the stretched position rather than trying to push through any discomfort or pain.